Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of North Dakota. We're currently in the city of Beach. We're going to be doing a downtown driving tour of Beach, North Dakota. It's on the borderline of North Dakota and Montana. It's 43 degrees outside right now. We're about 2 minutes away from our desired start destination. As you can see, on the left and on the right, there's some excess snow. It was raining all night. It's still drizzling right now. We're passing through North Dakota. I will give you a disclaimer. Unfortunately, we're not going to be covering a lot of North Dakota. On our right-hand side, we got a sign that reads Beach. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing a lot of North Dakota. We're on the dash, headed back east. I'll tone it down a bit when we get to Chicago, because I definitely want to cover the Chicago area. But all these little small towns, we're just going to dash through them. So after this, we're heading south. We're going to cover another town before we leave North Dakota and then head to South Dakota. All right, let's make this left-hand turn on 4th Street. We got a sign on our right that reads Historical Marker in 400 feet, the Pioneer Museum. We got a Dollar General on our left-hand side. Let's make this left-hand turn. There's a sign on the pole. There's a blue banner that reads, Welcome to Beach, North Dakota. Nothing like a beach, huh? It's nothing like a beach. It's snowy, it's gloomy, it's rainy. I don't think there's a beach nearby. So we got a sign on our right-hand side that reads Business District to our right. We got Doubloons, burgers, and ice cream and pizza on our left-hand side. All right, we're going to continue moving forward. We just passed North Central Ave. We got a sign that reads Custer Trail on our left. Let's make this right-hand turn on 1st Street. So I see a lot of mud, obviously because it was raining. Everything looks muddy, dirty. The snow looks dirty. We're at 1st and 4th. We just made a right-hand turn on 1st Ave. We're going to begin our tour here. Now, I'm expecting the downtown area to be small. If you look on the map, there's barely any stores in the area. So what we'll do is we'll just drive the surrounding areas, show some of the neighborhood. We're at 1st Ave and 3rd Street. We're in a residential area. As you can see, we got homes on our left, homes on our right. So this is what was classified as downtown, surprisingly. This is what was classified as downtown. But let's continue to explore a little bit further just to make sure we don't get capped up. We're at 1st Ave and 2nd Street. Look at those huge muddy piles of snow. Oh, man. Look at the vehicles. The vehicles are full of mud. Look at the one on my right, the Dodge Ram. We got a Mr. Tire on our right-hand side. Mr. Tire. All right, we're at 1st Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's much going on. We do have what looks to be like a plant on our right-hand side, like a refinery plant. I don't know what they manufacture there, but it says Beach Co-op Grain Company. All right, that probably gives us a hint on what they possibly manufacture. Grain. Oh, wow, we got mud. We're about to get muddy. No, say no to mud. That stuff stays in your tires forever. I smell what seems to be like burnt wood. Fire or burnt wood. I'm going to make a right over here. Even though I could have made a left and continued through this residential area, I'm going to come over here. I'm looking for businesses. I'm looking for a downtown vibe. Even if it's a little teeny-weeny small town, a block or two long, I'm still looking for the business district. Now, there was an arrow that pointed this way to the business district, but yet I have seen any businesses. Oh, I see City Hall. I see City Hall from afar. This City Hall is a joke. It's so small and cute and microscopic. Ouch. All right, we're on Main Street. All right. I think we're making progress here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I can make a left or I can make a right. How about I do this? I go forward, I make a left, and I come down Main Street so you guys can see the whole entire Main Street. We're on Main and 2nd. We got a salon on our left called Hairlines. We're going to continue moving forward. We got community ambulance service on our right. All right, let's make this left-hand turn on 1st Street Southeast. The roads are rough. Let's make this left-hand turn. Yeah, the roads are pretty rough. Check out that Trans Am on my right for anybody who likes Trans Ams. Check it out. We got vinyl houses, vinyl siding, shingle rooftops, 1-story, and then we got the 2-story on our left. Somebody had a garage. Pretty cool. We're at 3rd Ave, 1st Street and 3rd Ave. All right, let's make this left-hand turn right here. I don't see any sidewalks. It looks like they want you to walk in the street. We got 3rd Ave Liquor on our left. That little garage right there is 3rd Ave Liquor. That's their liquor store. It looks like it's a garage. In front of us, again, you got the Plant Beach Co-op Agronomy. And on our right, you can see a Beach Co-op Grain Company since 1938. All right, let's make this left-hand turn. We're on Main Street. As like most downtowns, Main Street runs through downtown. Look on our left, you got the Harley Salesman Post, the American Legion. Check out these old style buildings on my left. They got wooden panels. See how they got wooden panels? You see how it has the deck going up to the back of the property? There's a banner on our left that reads City of Beach on the pole. And then we have a building right here that has some crosses on the window with some hearts. And then we got the salon hairlines on our left-hand side. Highlights, perms, hairstyling, waxing, coloring, and more. And it's open. Doesn't even look open, but it's open, ladies and gentlemen. We're on 2nd Ave and East Main. We're going to continue moving forward on Main Street to see if we get lucky with any more businesses. Over here on my left-hand side, it looks like they have, let me clear my throat. Golden Valley County Veterans Memorial. That's a wall dedicated to the veterans, people who fought in the Vietnam War and the Korean War, and it looks like World War II. So they have 3 large columns with a list of people who sacrificed their lives for our freedom. Now, what's interesting is those are some huge lists. And this is a small town. Just to give you guys an idea, as of the year 2019 United States Census, the population of this town was 1,024 people. That's how small this town is. 1,024 people. It looks like there could be a cool couple hundred of names on that list. We got a BF Goodrich tire spot on our right. We got City Hall on our left. That was City Hall. Yeah, City Hall, guys. We got Prairie Fire Pottery on our left. Prairie Lumber Company on our right, and mud everywhere. We're at 1st Ave and Main. Let's go a little further. Look at the wheelbarrow wheels that are on the front of this building on my left with the horse outlines. I'm going to get on my proper lane because I'm on the left lane so that you guys can see. But I got cars behind me and I got a car in front of me. We got Badlands Barista and Boutique on our left. Clothing Espresso. We got a park on our right-hand side. We got Rohan's, our own hardware, on our left-hand side. And Dobre Brewhouse. Welcome to Beach. There's a sign on our right that reads, Welcome to Beach. Welcome to Prairie, what is it? Prairie Fire Pottery? Wow, 1 block away. Let's make this left-hand turn. Stay informed. Check social media. Visit www.beachnd.com. And they got a Facebook, City of Beach. All right, this looks a little bit more like downtown too. We got a restaurant on our right-hand side. The restaurant is for sale by owner. On our left-hand side, we have a family dental clinic. On our right, we got financial services. On our left, we got S&R Interiors, furniture, bedding, and tanning, carpet, tile, wood, flooring. On our right, we got M&M. Let me pull over because I do have a truck behind me, and it seems like he's been crawling behind me as I've been crawling. I don't want to hold him up. All right, so we can probably make a left here and see a couple more businesses. As you can see, there's not really any huge businesses. We got a sign in front of us on our right-hand side on the pole of South Central Ave and 1st Street. On our left, you'll head to the Chamber of Commerce. On our left, you'll head to the Community Learning Center. On our left, the courthouse. On our left, the museum. On our right, a golf course. So they do have a golf course for all you golf fans. We got a chiropractic clinic on our right-hand side. See, this truck right here on my right, see all that excess mud? Community Learning Center, Food Pantry, Prairie West Development on our right, Golden Valley Billings Multi-County Social Services on our right, the Bijou, Sonic, they're playing Sonic 2, right? Yo, this is a movie theater, yo. Hold on, let me back up. Let me back up, guys. That is their movie theater, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Bijou, and they're going to be airing Sonic. Wow, that is incredible. Look at that, guys. Wow, let me take a picture. Such a cute little teeny weeny theater. And yo, they're only airing one movie. Sonic 2. What if you don't like Sonic 2? You're forced to watch it. Yo, one movie? I wonder how many seats they got. I wonder how many theaters they got, yo. Let's make this right. We got Prairie Fire Studio on our left. They had a little bear out front. That was cool. A little bear statue. First State Bank on our right. Golden Valley County on our left-hand side. Check out that building. That's the courthouse. That's the courthouse. Check out this little bell they got right here. Little Beaver School. This is their school. Votes for Women. Oh, snap. Look at that. That's their school. Made in 1909. They got a bell on the right-hand side, and then they got an educational board. Road to the 19th Amendment. Votes for Women. Clara Darrell, President, North Dakota, Votes for Women League, spoke to crowd in Beach, September 1914 during suffrage campaign throughout the state. William C. Pomeroy Foundation, 2019. I believe they were the ones who dedicated that memorial. But that is incredible, guys. That's their school. It looks like a little teeny weeny prairie house school, doesn't it? Like a little house on a prairie type of school. Oh, look at this is the museum on the right, the Golden Valley County Museum. Look at that puny museum. Yo, all these buildings are like tiny. I guess because they don't have a large population. Look at Lincoln Elementary School. Holy smokes. Check it out. Lincoln Elementary School. Shout out to Lincoln. Hey, look at that. We got a youngster that got picked up by his papa. That's cool. The father picked up his child early from school. That's pretty cool. Awesome. We got a nice classic car that's hidden on the right. It was hidden away. Halstead Edition. They had several editions behind that school, so I'm wondering if they're like separate classrooms, you know what I mean? Maybe like they might have one building dedicated to like gymnasium, another building dedicated to, different things. We got a gift, souvenir, herbs shop across the street on our left-hand side. It doesn't even look like one of those shops. I'm going to make a right-hand turn. We got the United States Post Office on our left-hand side, Beach, North Dakota, 58621. I believe that's their zip code here. Bank of West Pariblas on our left. Got a gentleman on our right taking a stroll. He's going into the Hokup Chiropractic Center. Let's make this left on First Street. I still got vehicles behind me. Look, there's a freight train in front of us, zooming by, and everybody has to wait. See, at the end of the road, there's a freight train. This building on my right got stucco. It looks like a traditional road building from most major cities on the East Coast. It looks like one of those buildings. An art gallery on our right, guys. Look at this is their art gallery. Man, you see the art gallery? The art gallery needs a little bit of art added to the front of the property. Wouldn't you say so? They need some color. That art gallery is looking a bit plain. Auto Tech on our left. Some of the buildings show age. Prairie Sports. Yeah, like on my right, you see it's peeling, faded, discolored. We're at First Ave and First Street, the intersection of First Ave and First Street. Let's make this left-hand turn on First Ave Southwest. We got what looks to be like an automotive service garage on our left. On our right, we have some sort of, I don't know, a garage, I would say. That circular building on our right with all the snow on it. Okay, let's make this left-hand turn. I see a water tower from afar. You see that blue water tower? It says Beach, ND. ND for North Dakota. So Beach is a city in the county seat of Golden Valley County in the state of North Dakota. Beach was incorporated in 1909. The mayor of Beach has been Henry Gerving since 2018. Let's continue moving forward. We're approaching South Central Ave. That's Lincoln Elementary School on my right-hand side. I'm going to make a right-hand turn so we don't got to go through the same block once again. Although we probably will end up passing similar blocks more than once because it's such a small town. All right, let's make this right-hand turn. All right, let's turn right. We got the schoolyard on our left-hand side, and then we got the Golden Valley Billings County Council on Aging on our right-hand side. Public transit. Council on Aging. We got the schoolyard on the left. The schoolyard has swings, has a jungle gym, and all that cool stuff. Directly in front of us, you'll see the Beach, North Dakota water tower. It's baby blue, and it says Beach, North Dakota on it. On our left, the street is closed, I guess because of school hours. So let's make a right on 3rd Street. And then we'll keep zigzagging towards that Beach, North Dakota water tower. It looks like we're in residential neighborhood right now. So the total land that the city of Beach consists of is 2.57 square miles. The difference from land and water is 2.55 square miles is land, 0.02 square miles is water. We're at 3rd and 1st Ave. If I go forward, it looks like there's not much going on forward, so I'm going to make this left-hand turn. We'll keep zigzagging going towards the water tower. Yo, on our right, that looks like a slide. What's that, like their pool? You see that on my right? You see that tan thing? Yeah, that's their pool. They got a pool, y'all. It says pool rules. Pool rules and slide rules. That's cool. And they got a little, looks like an awning, like a port that you can stand under. Golden Valley County Memorial Park. You see that brick overpass that you can walk under? That's what it says. So this is Golden Valley County Memorial Park. They got a little park going on. Let's make this left-hand turn on 4th Street. We got some street holes. You see it? Yo, they put a stop sign on that hole, and then they put some cones on top of it. I guess somebody probably hit it, and it was peed off. That's something that I would do. I would like stuff a trash can inside the hole. So some notable people from this little teeny weeny town. We're at South Central Ave and 4th Street. Oh wow, we have a funeral going on my left-hand side. It looks like there's a whole family out there mourning a loss, and there was a hearse. On my right-hand side, we have a Class A RV. So notable people. You got Vern Oech. O-E-C-H. Vern Oech. I don't know if it's Oech or O-H or Each if the O's silent, but Vern. He was an offensive guard for the Chicago Bears 1936 through 1937. Wow! 1937, bro. You played sports for 1 year for the Chicago Bears. That's the number 1 person on their notable list. And then you got A.C. Townley, who was a farmer, political organizer, and founder of the Nonpartisan League. That's incredible, right? So Beach first settled circa 1900. It was named for Captain Warren C. Beach of the United States Army, 11th Infantry. Beach had led an expedition of railroad surveyors through the area in 1880. The post office was established in 1902, and the town was incorporated first as a village in 1908 and as a city in 1909. It was named the county seat of Golden Valley County in 1912. All right, we're at 2nd and 4th. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. In April 1911, the then ex-president and long-term fixture of the Badlands region, Theodore Roosevelt, made his last trip to the area. stopping in Beach and nearby Medora. His visit to Medora passed without incident, but the visit to Beach was marred by a strongly negative reception to Roosevelt's speech. Let's make this right-hand turn on 2nd Ave and 5th Street. You can see they got nice pieces of green space around their property, front lawns, side lawns, some yard space. Some houses have garages, some houses have driveways. I don't see any sidewalks yet, at least not on this block. I see plenty of mud, so if you're a pig and you like rolling around in the mud, or if you're a dog like a golden retriever or something and you want to make your owner mad right after they give you a shower and you want to roll around in the mud, feel free to stop by Beach, North Dakota for a free mud bath. We're at 1st Ave and 5th Street. Got a little red fire hydrant on our right-hand side. Again, a completely different fire hydrant than what I'm used to seeing. We got the Beach, North Dakota water tower on our left. I'm going to try to snap a picture of it. Let me see if I can snap a picture of this. Boom, I took one picture. Then I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more. Boom, I got another picture. Boom, I took another one. One of those has to suffice for the Tune Be Chillin' Instagram page. TOONBECHILLIN. Tune Be Chillin'. All right, we're at South Central Ave. South Central Ave and 5th Street. Oh, I even got a better shot of the water tower right here. I'm about to try to snap the photo. I'm sorry. I like this one. This one looks a lot more better. There's a lot less things in the way. I'm going to make a left just to show you guys this water tower a little bit closer. Look at this classic truck on my left. That's nice. License plate was 693. What a simple license plate. It had 3 numbers. 693. All right, in front of us, it looks like we cannot travel any further. I believe that is the Beach Cemetery. Let me double check the accuracy of my comment. Yep, Beach Cemetery. Yep, that'll take you straight to the Beach Cemetery. So we're not going to go to the cemetery. I'm going to make this left-hand turn. We're going to make a left-hand turn coming up on 1st Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn on 1st Ave. There's a little dip right here, a dip when you turn the corner. So what famous people are from the area? What famous people are from the state of North Dakota? Let's be specific because we know there's not that many notable people from this small town. But let's talk about the state of North Dakota as a whole. All right, so celebrities. You got Angie Dickinson, who is an American actress who was born in Combe, North Dakota, and has appeared in more than 50 films. She's in black and white, so I'm assuming she's probably one of the older veteran actresses from back in the day. She doesn't seem familiar. If any of my viewers remember Angie Dickinson, let us know. We're at 5th Street, 5th and 1st Ave. I'm going to take this down a little further, and then when we get down the road, we'll end up making a right and coming back up. You got Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee was born in 1920 in Jamestown, and she was a singer and toured with Benny Goodman. Then you got John Duhamel. How do you say that? Duhamel. Whoa. What's interesting is, read this. You ready? Wiz Khalifa, John Duhamel, Kaylin Lutz, Alan Richardson, and Leslie Stephenson are some of the celebrities who hail from North Dakota. So are they talking about the Wiz Khalifa? Like the stoner Wiz Khalifa? Like, you know, nephew Wiz Khalifa? Snoop Dogg Wiz Khalifa? You know Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa homies. Is it that Wiz Khalifa? That's crazy. Hip-hop artist Wiz Khalifa. If he's from North Dakota, then that's interesting. Look at all this mud on this vehicle on my left. Man, it's gunked up. It's caked up. This is the block on my left that's closed. They got a schoolyard over here with 4 basketball courts, full-size basketball courts. That's an elementary school. I wonder what the elementary school is doing with these adult full-size basketball courts. All right, let's continue moving forward. Look at that property across the street from the school on my right-hand side. It looks like they got new windows done. All the windows are capped, even the basement. The basement windows still got the stickers on them, telling me that they just got new windows. Apartment for rent. That's an apartment. It's called Beach House. That's what it said right on the front of it. It said Beach House. This is the school on our left. This is Lincoln Elementary School. All right, let's make this. No, let's go down to the railroad and then make a right and see what's on the right-hand side. You got Leslie Bibb. Leslie Bibb. Oh, I've seen her before. I've seen her in a lot of movies. Leslie Bibb. The most recent movie that I remember seeing her in, she played in the movie where it was called Tag. It's so y'all gotta see that movie. If y'all ain't never see that movie, it's called Tag. It's based on a true story. I'm gonna give you a synopsis. It's about a group of friends who never stopped playing tag since they were little kids. So this is based on a true story. The original group was probably like 10 plus people, but in the movie they revolve it around, I think, 4 or 5 people. It's a comedy. And these men have been playing tag their whole life, at least once a year in the month of May, I believe. And it doesn't matter where they're at in the world. It doesn't matter if they're working, if they're with their wife, if they're with their kid. It doesn't matter what they're doing. When it comes to that month, the game is on. And they go through the great lengths of taking plane flights, taxis, whatever, to get to their, friends, wherever the friends are located, and they tag them. And that's pretty much it. It's an adult game of tag, and it's a cool movie, and she's in it. She's in it, so definitely. Wow, so she's from here too? Leslie Bibb. I didn't even know that was her name. Leslie Bibb. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, it's actual factual. It's the Wiz Khalifa. The Wiz Khalifa that I'm thinking about. Yep. He's from North Dakota. I guess that explains his articulation and his demeanor. Because I guess he could be compared to me when I speak. As far as like the enunciation, the clear grammar, and all of that stuff. You could tell that he has a little bit of a educational background to him. The way he speaks. The Wiz Khalifa. That's neat. All right, we're passing 3rd Ave. Let's continue moving forward. There's a banner on my right that reads City of Beach. On our left, we have that green plant. You got Lawrence Welk. Lawrence Welk. I do not know that gentleman. So these houses on my right are right across the street from the plant. How would you feel about living across the street from a plant like this? Let's make this right on 4th Ave. We're on Main Street and 4th Ave. You got Johnny Lang. He's a guitarist. You got Kellen. Oh, I remember Kellen. You remember? Say no. Kellen, what's it, Lutz? Kellen Lutz. Yeah, he's an actor. I've seen him before. I've seen a movie or two with him. Bobby V, he's in black and white, so he's probably old school famous person. Alan Richardson. We're at 1st and 4th Ave. Louis L. Amor, Era Bell Thompson, Eric Savard. Let's keep on moving forward. We got police on our left-hand side. That's a police pickup truck. That's the sheriff pickup truck. Look at that. That's probably his home. Yep, that's probably his home. And it's funny because he drives the truck for work and he had a truck parked in his drive-thru. So he also owns the truck. He said, I'm coming from one truck from work and I'm switching over to my personal truck. We're at 2nd and 4th. Oh, we got a nice classic coming up. I'm going to take a picture. Pizza. All right, let's move forward. We're passing 2nd and 4th. We had a little Virgin Mary display on our right-hand side. Wow, look at this classic car right here. What an awesome vehicle. Oh, wow, it looks neat. Oh, it's a coupe too. Chrysler. Beautiful. Beautiful vehicle. That thing right there is sweet. A Newport. Newport. That car about to smoke you like a Newport. We're at 3rd Street, 3rd and 4th Ave. I like that thing. That's my first time seeing one of those in real life. I've never seen one before. So that's cool that I got a chance to see it. The tail looks awesome. Maybe I'll spin the block and give you guys a peep at the tail. I've never seen one of those before until now. Cool. Ann Southern, Lynn Anderson, Nicole Linkletter, Greg Raymer, Dorothy Stickney, Chris Kost, Shadow Stevens, Carson Wentz, Phyllis Frillich. What a name, Phyllis Frillich. All right, let's keep on moving forward. So what's the most famous person from North Dakota? It says Josh Duhamel and Peggy Lee and Chris Costi. And it's surprising that Wiz Khalifa isn't on the top of that list, being that hip hop has a heavy influence. I would probably say Leslie Bibb, because she came out in Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Yeah, that's true. She was with Will Ferrell too in that movie. Yeah, her. I would have to say, for me, the most famous people that I recognize is her and Wiz Khalifa. What celebrities live in North Dakota? That's interesting. Numerous well-known actors such as Josh Duhamel, Leslie Bibb, Kellen Lutz, and Angie Dickinson are all from the state. The state of North Dakota has produced some of the famous musicians as well, such as Johnny Lang, Bobby V, Peggy Lee, Wiz Khalifa, and so on. But who's still living here? Let's figure this out shortly. Let's make this left-hand turn on 5th Ave. We're on 5th Street and 5th Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn. On our right, you'll head to the cemetery. Look at that truck on my right. Yeah, nice classic truck. Damn, that thing looks like a beast. Oh, snap. That thing's tricked out like a rat rod. All right, so famous people who live... No way. Let me see. In North Dakota, famous people? Katie Holmes. I remember her. She's super famous. I've seen her before. Oprah Winfrey? Warren Buffett got a crib over here. Hey, yo, I'm trying to knock on Warren Buffett's door, yo. Yo, holla at me, Warren Buffett. Hook a brother up, bro. Say, nah, he don't care about me. First of all, ain't no way you gonna knock on his door, because he probably got like 100 acres of land before you get to his door. Warren Buffett's a billionaire. All right, so by state. So let's see by state. I think that'll be pretty interesting. North Dakota. Doesn't have a clear, concise list just yet. It's not a clear, concise list. So there's this website called celebrityhousepictures.com, which will give you A through Z celebrity houses and where they live, from Jay-Z to everybody. That's crazy. That's kind of like, that's a little TMI. That's a little too much info, don't you think? Especially if you're a famous person, I would not want to be on that list. Oh, here goes the tail of that vehicle that I was talking about right here in front of us. Look at it. We're at 3rd and 4th. This is 3rd Street, and we're on 4th Ave. We passed 3rd Street. Look on my right. Look at the tail of it. Man, that thing looked good. That thing looked good. Good. Tip-top shape. Barely any rust. Man, I would love that vehicle. Bring that Tang back to Philly. No, I got to take it to L.A., put some hydraulics on it, dump it to the ground. So I could be three-wheeling. Let's make this right on 2nd Street and then take that John back to Philly. I'm intrigued by that website, the website that actually gives you the locations of the celebrity houses. See, they got excess snow everywhere. That means it snows a lot here. Because we're in spring. Damn near about to hit summer soon. In a month or so, a month and a half. We're at 2nd Street and 5th Ave. And there's snow. There are a lot of bumps on the street. I got a 4-wheeler on that trailer on my left. You see it? All right, so let's look at some films shot in North Dakota. What movies were shot in North Dakota? Huh? All right, let's see. Let's make this left-hand turn. Behind these houses right here is just open land and fields. That's when it gets back to the farmlands. So you got American Honey. You got Buick Riviera. You got A Different American Dream. You got Fargo. You got Flight on the Red Tail. You got Jesus Camp. You got Northern Lights. You got The Overnighters. You got Valley of Bones. Welcome to Leith. White Earth. Woolly Boys. For some reason, one of my favorite movies is shot here. Leprechaun. Leprechaun was shot in North Dakota. That's like one of my favorite movies. Or favorite characters, I should say, because, it's an older movie, so it doesn't have the best animation and effects and all that stuff when, they do all the slaughter scenes. The gore effects, they're kind of outdated, but still. With Jennifer Aniston, that was set here in North Dakota. Dances with the Wolves. How the West Was Won. The Purchase Price. Pinching Penny. Three Faces West. Dakota. The Devil's Gate. Bugles in the Afternoon. The Far Horizons. So the most notable movie that I know from this area, me, I'm not talking about y'all. Most notable movie that I know is Leprechaun. But then again, Dances with the Wolves, I've heard of that before. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. Look, we got the freight train right there on my left. All right, look, and as we go down this road, we head to open land. So that means that we should make a U-turn shortly because we're not going to be hitting anything else interesting. But it's cool just to show you this so y'all can see how we're literally like in the farmlands. We're really out here in the open acreage of landage everywhere. I said open acreage of landage. All right, let's make this U-turn. See, you got people's farms. Farms on my right, farms on my left. Let's make this U-turn. It looks like a quiet town. I can't imagine there being much crime and stuff going on here. Reception area on our left. So we're on Main Street. We're going to continue driving forward on Main Street. Let's take Main Street past the original block that we came up on. The Beach Co-op Grain Company main office on our right. That was the main office. I wonder what's the percentage of people that's employed by this site on our right? Like, how many, is it 30% of the population employed by this grain company? 50%? 10%? You know what I mean? Like, how many of them are working for this plant? There's a property for sale on my left on 4th Ave in Main. Let me see if I can see the address. I'm going to make a U-turn for y'all. So the address is 32 4th Ave Southeast. All right, let me say that correctly because this is kind of like a brain twister. Instead of a tongue twister, it's a brain twister. 32 4th Ave Southeast, Beach, North Dakota. That property right there is for sale. The one with the 2 garages. You could look that up in case you want to see what property is going for value-wise in this small town. Or in case you just want to move and relocate and you want to come to a town like this. Oh, this is where that police officer was at, right? Yeah, let's make a right and make a right again and get back on Main Street and then just take Main Street straight down. Yeah, this is the type of towns that have like one sheriff, 2 or 3 sheriffs. It'd be like, the whole entire police force fits in one car. Yeah, that's scary though, you know what I mean? Just imagine, like, if somebody loses it, it's like, damn, son. Sucks to think like that, but dang, you never know, man. We live in a wild world. That's that liquor store on our left-hand side. That's awesome. Leprechaun was shot here. That's nice. Yeah, I like those horror characters from back in the day. I like the Leprechaun, the Freddy Krueger. I like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like the Hellraiser, Pinhead. I like all of those characters. Those characters are cool. They don't make horror characters like they used to, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of slasher films. I'm not a huge fan of like people running around with a knife and chasing somebody and gutting them out. Nah. Closest thing that I'll get to that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I like that more or less because it's based on a true story. We're at East Main Street and 2nd Ave. I think that's cool. It's kind of eerie to think that story happened in some form or another. And to my knowledge, they were never apprehended. And it took place in small towns like this in Texas, right? And like some small town where everybody knew everybody. Everybody was in on it together. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what type of creepy stuff goes down in small towns like this, Passing 1st Ave. All right, we're going to continue moving forward. We're going to move past Central Ave. We already came through here. Ouch. Let's move forward. All right, we're approaching 1st Ave. We can't make a right, so we got to make a left. I got a truck behind me, so I'm going to allow the truck to pass us so he doesn't influence our driving speed. Wow, look how muddy his vehicle is. That's how we going to look. All right, so let's talk about safety. I know a lot of people are concerned with safety. A lot of people want to know if they're going to move to an area, is it safe? In fact, North Dakota has a reputation for being extremely safe. One reason is that the state is so sparsely populated, less than 750,000 people call it home. Property and violent crime in North Dakota stands at 2.91 per 1,000 persons, making it well below the national crime rate of 4.49. So it's not crimeless because it still has some type of crime rate. But let's make this right. I don't think we went down here. Yeah, this is an area that we haven't went down yet. This building on my right looks abandoned. Wow, that's interesting. So it's extremely safe, ladies and gentlemen. Extremely safe. I believe it. I believe it big time. We had a nice little camper on our right. It was a trailer, towable trailer. Check out this deck on my left. Look at that house with the white SUV parked next to it. The deck has lights around it. It's a little tiny home. Nice home. It's a 2-story. Little teeny weeny simple home. Simple gets the job done. Less is more. They got a nice piece of land though. The land is ginormous. Look how much land they got for this house. I'm gonna bust a wacky U-turn. Oh, this house right here is for sale. Right here. Look at this one right here. For sale. For sale. Boom, that corner one. That corner one's nice. This one right here. Look at that house and look at all the land they got around it. Yo, they got tons of land. This one's for sale. Does it have an address? Look, it got a double door. I like the roof. I like that cone, that witch hat, that witch cone. That is neat. Wow. We got a lot of gravel right here. You got to be careful. Ouch, ouch. Gravel, ouch. North Dakota is a great place to live and raise a family. It has been ranked number 1. Wow, number 1 among all states for the quality of life. No matter where you land in North Dakota, you will be greeted by friendly neighbors and welcoming communities. Oh, snap. Y'all hear that? That's nice. It's in the damn near almost in the center of the United States. It's more to the western portion, but it's still close to the center of the United States. I guess criminals don't feel like coming to the extreme lengths of coming down here. Yeah, they're like, man, bump that. That's too far. Gas prices is up right now. You got criminals coming through here in e-scooters. Look at this property on my right. Got 2 nice garages. It's a stucco building. And again, we got open land over here on my left. Open land. Let's make this right-hand turn. On our left, look at that house that's up on the little, it's kind of like a hill. It's not really a real hill, but so they got a crime rate that's much lower than the national average. What's interesting is you will find an article that reads, "Is North Dakota depressing?" Whoa. Oh, there's a classic car over here inside somebody's driveway. I kind of want to see it. Matter of fact, I'm going to see it. I'm going to bust a U-turn. I'm going to see it. And then we're going to come back behind us right here. Wow, is North Dakota depressing? North Dakota's depression rate is about 5%, the same as about 20 other states. The lowest rate was in Hawaii at 2%. Every state except Hawaii experienced rising diagnosis rates of depression over the course of the study period. That was published May 12th, 2018. Let's make this left. Look at this car right here. Woo! Look at that. Right there. You see it? What is that? Is that like a Barracuda? Is that like a Cougar? Is not a Charger? What is it? What is it? What is it? Somebody help me. I feel illiterate sometimes seeing some of these cars that I've never seen in my life, or I've seen them just in pictures, or, you know, I played with the Hot Wheels version of them. So cool. The Silha Funeral Home on our left-hand side. Oh, that was a funeral home. That building we passed wasn't a home. That was a funeral home. I can probably see why depression may take place here. You know, if you don't have a social environment, if people don't visit you, if, you know, you don't got a lot of things to do, and you just sit at home, and yeah, you might get bored. You might get bored. We're at 1st Street and 5th Ave. I understand it being ideal to raise a family because, like, good, there's very little crime. You know, you can feel comfortable raising your family here. And at least the children will provide some sort of entertainment, an entertainment factor. And we got water on my left-hand side. Water in that field. That'll probably account for that 0.01% of water. House on my right got 2-car garage, nice classic truck on my right. They got I was about to say a jet ski. They got a snowmobile on my right. A snowmobile, 2 snowmobiles, 2 ski-doo snowmobile, 3 snowmobiles. I felt like Count Chocula. I 1, I 2, I 3 snowmobiles. Yeah, that was funny. Crazy. I've never ridden a snowmobile in my life, so I guess this is the ideal place to ride one. But then again, look at he right across the street from this big old field. So guess what? When it snows, what do you think he or she does? Take the snowmobiles across the street and ride, or probably ride through the street. Like if, oh snap, he could probably commute through the town. Like when it get really snowy, when it's like 3 or 4 feet of snow, and he can't move his car, he could probably get on a snowmobile and go around the corner and go to the supermarket and all that. You know what I mean? On our right, it goes to their private property, so I'm not gonna enter that. It looks like a nice prairie house though. A lot of these houses look like that, like, you know, little house on the prairie type of thing. Is North Dakota expensive to live in? Living in North Dakota is less expensive than it is on the average across from the United States as a whole. According to data from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, goods and services in the state cost 9.4% less than they do on average nationwide. Compared with all other states, North Dakota has the 16th lowest overall cost of living. Yo, we're at a dead end, y'all. I just realized we're at a dead end. Yo, this is somebody's private property. The Farstviets. Yo, so whoever lives in this house right here, their last name must be the Farstviets. Yo, this house is big. Look how big this house is. They got the 2 garages on my left, and look at how much land they got. And they got a Polaris. You see how they got the off-road Polaris? Yo, they got a basketball court out front of their crib on a light pole. They got like a real light pole that you find at Walmart. Like one of them heavy-duty light poles. And then they got all this land in front of them. Oh, man. You see? They need a dirt bike. Dirt bike, they be straight. Some 4-wheelers and dirt bikes, and you got a track across the street. But then again, they probably don't want you ruining the green space with tire tracks. Ouch. Bumps. So North Dakota is known for its Badlands, now part of the 70,000-acre Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Roosevelt's journey to Dakota Territory in 1883 to hunt bison was among his western ventures that instilled in him a fervor of preservation of the natural lands and ultimately the first national parks. Wow, so it's known for its Badlands. That's dope. That's dope. Straight dopeness. Are tornadoes common in North Dakota? There are an average of 32 tornadoes that take place each year in North Dakota, with the peak seasoning happening in the summer. Oh, snap. So they just straight up said, we get an average of 32 tornadoes a year. What? An average, not like, we get an average of 3 or 4 tornadoes every couple years. No, every year, just be guaranteed for there to be at least more than 10. Because they said 32 on average. That means guaranteed more than 10 tornadoes. Dang. So it's safe. It's safe from crime, right? It's safe from crime. However, you're not safe from Mother Nature. So pick your poison. You could go to the hood and probably get gunned down. You could go to like Florida, probably get ran off the road on the highway. Or you could come to North Dakota and have Mother Nature probably whirl you up into the sky and turn you into a bag of bones. Not funny, but that's the harsh reality of it. So you got to weigh out your options. It's like, do I want to be dodging gangbangers in LA or do I want to be dodging tornadoes in North Dakota? You know, that's wild. So what does North Dakota lead in? Like, what are they like known for in a sense? North Dakota leads the nation in production of spring wheat, durum wheat, dry edible peas, dry edible beans, honey, flax seeds, and canola. That explains why there was a grain facility right in front of us, because that's what they specialize in the state. So I learned something new. I learned something new. If you learned something new today, please don't be shy. Smash that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. So how much do you need expense-wise to live comfortably in North Dakota? If your household is with one adult, you need about $27,587 to live comfortably. If you're 2 adults and you have 1 child, 1 working adult, you need at least $52,313 to live comfortably. Annual taxes for 1 adult, $4,887. Annual taxes for 2 adults and 1 child, $9,957. Let's make this left-hand turn. Got an auto tech on our right. Is North Dakota racially diverse? Good question. Although racial minorities in North Dakota continue to represent a relatively small proportion of the state's total population, less than 10%, 1 in 10 are minorities. Wow, 1 in 10. 1 in 10 people are minorities. So I guess it's a predominantly Caucasian environment. We got the railroad in front of us. Let's go right. So I think we saw the damn near the whole town, guys. USDA Service Center, United States Department for Agriculture on our right. What's the hottest month here in North Dakota? It is July. July is the warmest month with the temperatures averaging 67 degrees Fahrenheit up to 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait. North Dakota's highest temperature ever recorded was 121 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest ever recorded was negative 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Both were recorded in the year of 1936. Annual precipitation ranges from 13 to 20 inches per year. Yo, what's crazy is in 1936, they had both. They had the extreme heat and they had the extreme cold in 1936. That's crazy, right? All right, so we're driving away from the downtown area because I feel like if we keep going in circles, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to end up depressed, man. Saying no, depression is nothing to joke about. It's not funny. And if anybody out there is experiencing any type of blueness, just know it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. Keep your head up. Never give up. Never surrender. We take this battle to the end, y'all. We don't give up over here on this end. Jesus loves you. Little baby Jesus. Little 8-pound, 6-ounce Jesus. Beach Food Center on our left. That's an inside joke. Hold on, wait. Beach Recycling Center on our right. And we got the Beach Pharmacy. Oh, snap. Look at the dude's beard. Bro, your beard is awesome, dude. We're at 2nd and Central Ave. Look at Western Cooperative Credit Union on our right. That joke, that insider joke, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to offend no one. If you watch Talladega Nights, because it just reminded me. Remember we were talking about Talladega Nights with the female actress that was with Will Ferrell? Well, there's a scene in there where Will Ferrell prays, and he prays at the family table. They're all eating and stuff. And Will Ferrell starts out his prayer like that. Will Ferrell goes, I would like to pray to little baby Jesus, little 8-pound, 6-ounce baby Jesus, and then they get into a fit over the table. United Community Church on our left. Well, anyway, it's a funny comedic scene, and it's priceless. It's something to watch. Watch it. If you have a strange sense of humor like I do, then watch Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. We got a sign on our right that reads, "Welcome to Beach, 1909. Check that out. 1909. And then we got another sign over here on our left that reads, Custer Trail. Look on our left, Custer Trail. I'm going to make a U-turn right here just so y'all can see this Custer Trail. It says, Yellowstone expedition of 1876 organized to quell the hostile stalks marched from Fort Abraham Lincoln May 17, 1876, and passed within 3/4 of a mile to the south of this marker on June 3, 1876. Between Sentinel Butte and Beach, Custer's route runs parallel to this highway at the proximity of about a half a mile, continues in due westerly direction and enters Montana 2 miles southeast of here. The trail extends to the banks of the Little Bighorn River in Montana, where Custer and a portion of the, is that 11th or 77th? I can't see that number. It's kind of poorly written. A number, cavalry, were annihilated by hostile Indians in June 25th, 1876. Dang, annihilated. That's a powerful word. Like, I ain't gonna kill you, I'm gonna annihilate you. Like, imagine somebody came up to you and said, bro, you don't want me to annihilate you. Bro, back up. I'm about to annihilate you. Back up. Yo, they were annihilated by the Indians. Then it says the hostile Indians. But then again, we know some of the story about the Indians being territorial and all that stuff. And yeah, you know, people would like to beg to defer. Look at, there's a giant pile of trash on the left. Oh, snap. I think she's getting wood. Oh, that's a motel. They're cleaning out the motel, guys. That was a motel. They're cleaning out. M Lord, M Lady on our left. We got the Dollar General on our right. And we still got those signs that read, Welcome to Beach. You see on the pole on my right hand side? Welcome to Beach. We just passed 6th Street Northwest. We got some green open space on my right. I believe we have another school on our right. I believe this may potentially be Beach High School.